fam, how are you guys? It is December 5th, so I thought I'd just pop on, start off this new vlog with a little bit of an update. I thought I would share with you guys if this is of any interest to you. I'm also logging it for myself to look back on and see the evolution of my own journey. I thought I would share with you guys the workout splits that I have scripted for myself for this new month. And then I thought we could do a little bit of what I eat in the day type situation to talk about like the miscarriage healing situation. I have a doctor's appointment on the 20th of December to get my iron levels checked and to also finally talk to someone about getting like a prescription for therapy. I don't really know how it works, but like I guess you have to talk to them first and then they will like assign you to the therapy queue. I still have not gotten therapy. So anyway, I kind of don't feel like I need it anymore at this point. I've really been doing a good job of working through these things myself. And I wanted to share two resources. The first is a magazine, like an online magazine that just randomly happened upon my Facebook newsfeed. It's called the Still Standing magazine, and it's for miscarriage and baby loss. And you guys, this like page on Facebook cranks out some of the best content. And I mean, it's really sad. There are even days where I'm feeling good and then I read one of these things on my feed and it makes me really sad. But the beautiful part is that, and here are some of the like things that I've seen that I've taken screenshots of. The best part though is that these things say what I'm already thinking and feeling on the inside, but I can't really put my finger on it. And reading these things, while it does really like cut deep sometimes, and it does make me sad, it also is so relieving because it helps me to understand more what I'm feeling. It helps me to process what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. And it's just been very helpful. So perhaps following this page might be beneficial to some of you guys who are in a similar situation to me. And then also, because I don't think I've mentioned it before, this Facebook group called The Worst Girl Gang Ever has been so great. And again, it's like the people who post tend to post sad things because they are in the throes of it and they need someone to talk to. But the sense of community and understanding in this group is so intense and so healing. And I have used this group on many occasions to just cry out into the ether to a chamber of women who actually understand. And so, again, like such a great resource that I found for myself. And I also wanted to talk about an interesting topic because these have slowed down substantially. But like, especially in the very first weeks after my miscarriage, I got a very routine comment and message on my social media platforms where people, and I knew they were very well-meaning women who were only trying to help and encourage and support. But I got so many messages saying, don't give up. Because I had said after a while that we were not going to be trying for another baby. And that is for a myriad of reasons. I don't want to go through the anxiety and the grief and the despair ever again. That pregnancy, my final pregnancy, the one that ended in a miscarriage, was a devastating pregnancy for me. I was dying of perinatal anxiety and depression. So I don't want to go through that anymore. And honestly, like I have 3 healthy kids already who need a mom who's like got her shit together. Okay. And so I have decided that for all those reasons, we are just not going to have another baby. I am packaging up all the baby stuff. I'm selling it. I'm giving it away. I'm looking into getting my tubes tied. Like I am 100% final on this. But I got so many messages from people saying like, oh, don't give up. Your rainbow's just around the corner, yada, yada. It is so hard to explain to someone that if I could go back in time and be pregnant again and have any one of those 4 babies I lost, have them full terms in my arms, I would give anything for that. But at the same time, I don't ever want to do pregnancy, postpartum, baby phase ever again. It is such a conflict of feelings and emotions, and there's this weird space-time divide there where I'm talking about two different versions of me. If someone here had a magic wand and gave me the option of going back in time and having any one of those pregnancies end successfully, I would take that option in a heartbeat. I would take it. But if any one of you were to say, just try one more time, right now, today, and you would get pregnant and you'd carry that baby to term and you'd have it, would I try for that baby? I would not. How can these two realities coexist? I don't understand it, but somewhere in this healing journey, I changed. Everything in me changed. I'm going to flash this one up on the screen again, and I don't remember it verbatim, but this kind of like resonated with me. I want to have the baby I had. I don't want to replace it with a new baby. And I know I would have loved any baby, like my middle kid, Sander. I conceived him after 2 back-to-back early miscarriages. And I have always said, I'm sad that I had those early losses, but I'm glad they happened because I cannot fathom a life without my Sander. He is my best friend. I love that boy. So it's really hard for me to say anything definitively because I'm on this side of actually having that rainbow baby, but it's complicated. Have any of you who've been in my position felt this way before? I would 100% go back in time because I miss the babies I had and where I was mentally at the time when I was trying to conceive them. But something broke, something happened. I've completely changed my vision for my future and how I want to proceed. And I have no desire at all to do TTC, to be pregnant again, to be postpartum again, to add a whole nother variable to the mix of my already chaotic house. I have no desire right now in present day to do that. And yet, if I had been given the opportunity, I would go back in a heartbeat and have my baby that I was carrying. Any one of the 4. It's so weird. So it's a very, very complicated matter, and nothing really makes sense. And I'm sure it's going to take a lot of time to really wrap my head around what is going on, but I'm kind of straddling 2 different worlds. I'm definitely full on in this world of like moving on with my plans and my goals and my hobbies. I feel good. I feel the life returning to me. I have a good rhythm. I have a good schedule. I'm getting self-care time, me time. I'm doing something that's so important to me, which is working on my physical health and feeling good about myself, honestly. Like working toward goals, challenging myself. This is fun. This is my best hobby. I love this. But at the same time, my heart, part of my heart at least, will always be in this old life because I have left behind something that I will love forever, that I will never get to share that love with. I want them. I don't want something new. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I also feel like this is an important thing to document because I know I'm not the only person probably feeling these conflicted emotions and trying to make the decision of what is right for me while people are saying, don't give up. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm not even giving in. The amount of strength it's taken to put my mental health first and to put my children, my like living real life children and my husband first and think like they have needs too. They need a whole me, not a broken me, not an anxious me, not a me who's struggling severely in pregnancy or going through another loss again, God forbid, postpartum, I'm a shit show in postpartum. Putting my love and desires aside for the benefit of them, it's a very hard decision, but it is not giving up. So anyone else who's being told that, don't give up, you feel conflicted because you feel like the right decision for you is to change your plans, don't buy into thinking you're giving up. You're not quitting. You are just moving forward, honestly. So with that said, I wanted to show you guys my workout splits if this is something that interests you, and again, also just to document it for myself. So I'm going to turn the camera around real quick. So these workouts are now constructed with going to an actual real life gym in mind. I'm now going full time to a real gym and not working out in my home gym. So I have a lot more equipment at my disposal, and so I'm trying out a lot of different things. And for instance, in the past in my home gym, almost all of my workouts have been supersets, which is when you do, like I would do this exercise, and then when I'm resting from this exercise, I immediately do this exercise. And then while I'm resting from this exercise, I'm immediately doing this exercise. So I'm not actually taking any rest break. I'm just resting one muscle group while simultaneously working another. But I'm not doing that anymore because I really want to focus all of my effort and energy into these lifts now that I can do them properly, because I have a lot more weight at my disposal. I'm not needing to do circuit training to increase the difficulty, for instance. And also I find that when I'm at the gym, I don't feel tempted to be on my phone. So I'm actually saving an enormous amount of time. So I don't feel the need to superset to save time. I actually can build in a few minutes rest because I'm not fiddling around on my phone. I'm getting in and I'm doing the work and then I'm leaving. So here are my glutes and hamstrings exercises. My finisher is either going to be step-ups or adductor and abductor work. That's what that means. Tuesday is back and chest. That is going to be today. So I'm excited to do these kinds of things. I've never done a standing cable pullover. I learned about that just recently, so I'm excited to try that. And this incline dumbbell chest fly is actually a really interesting compound movement that maybe one day I will try to film. There are days when my gym has a lot of people in it. Well, you know, a few people. And then there are days when it's totally empty. So I think on a day when it's totally empty, I might try to pull out my camera and film things, but I am way too proud and also self-conscious to film anything in a public gym where other people can see. Like, that is not ever going to be my thing. Anyway, here's quads, calves, and core day. And here I do, this one I plan to superset just because I can. And these are going to kind of be like a superset, but not really. I'm just going to do these to failure. So it's either going to be these 3 movements to failure, so maybe like 6 reps, 6 reps, and 6 reps, and then rest, or these 3, which I'll do like, I don't know, 30 seconds, and then a couple reps of this, and then a couple of this, and then take a break. Here are my biceps, triceps, shoulders. I added in one extra shoulder exercise, otherwise it's biceps, shoulders, triceps, biceps, shoulders, triceps is how I organize that. And then this is fun. Usually Fridays I would either do just cardio to rest or a full body day where I just kind of do what doesn't hurt. But I've decided to fill my Friday with compound movements. So these are movements that work multiple muscle groups all at the same time. Not to say that none of these don't, but you know, like a dumbbell squat into a curl, into a press, that kind of thing. So this is new for me and I'm excited to do this on Fridays. So those are going to be the workouts that I'm going to stick to for the whole entire month. And I ordered a book online, an actual like lift logbook that will allow you to write down the exercise, how many reps, how much weight you did in each set. So I'm excited to be able to start logging what I'm actually doing to see if I'm progressively overloading. And then tomorrow I'm going to film a what I eat in the day type sequence just to sort of document that in case that's interesting. That's what you guys are going to see next. Yeah. So that's what we have going on this week. I'm going to try to like display this one-handed, but anyway, I have to weigh my banana before I can pack it away. So I kind of just cut it out of the peel. And then after I weigh it, I put it back in to sort of protect it. But anyway, my current breakfast right now is 3 hard-boiled eggs, and this is 22 grams of peanut butter, and then approximately 100 grams of banana, and also 1,000 liters of coffee. It should go without saying that this is not a sponsored video. This is just the protein that I'm currently eating. I have chocolate peanut butter flavor and a chocolate banana flavor, and right now I'm doing 1.5 scoops mixed into about 750 milliliters of water as a pre-workout. If you have come here for Instagram worthy food, you have come to the wrong place. I am all about convenience at the moment. So anyway, this is 130 grams, that's raw weight, of ground chicken with some random chickpeas thrown in, 130 grams of cooked bulgur, and 250 grams of boiled beets. For dinners this week, I'm having 150 grams of baked sweet potato, 150 grams of boiled Brussels sprouts, and then also, I believe this is raw weight, I think it was about 150 grams of sirloin steak. And again, that was raw weight. And that is what I'm currently having for dinners. Lastly, I finished my day with 150 grams of a high-protein cottage cheese. Here come my boys. About 45 grams of grapes and 12 grams of dark chocolate on the side. And I also have a cup of tea. And here comes the obligatory time lapse of just this beautiful wintry wonderland we currently have here in Sweden. But I'm driving into the office after just having dropped off my kids at preschool. I work up until noon. Actually, I work till 12:30, and then I walk to the gym and I work out from 12:30 until 2. So that is my routine for the day. And then I leave and go pick up my kids from school. Hey everybody, it's just me and this wildling. Expect for a noisy background and turbulence. It's noisy, I'm sorry you guys. Oh my god. My toddler is climbing on the furniture. Third child. I'm not even doing anything about it. I need my freaking wrist. Benny, come on. Do you need to be doing this right now? No. No. All I see is his little butt sticking out. Benny, what are you doing? Where are you? What you got there? Oh, a cup. He wants to ping this cup and it's just so loud. But now we're having a meltdown. Mama. And the sleep deprivation and the breastfeeding and just the chaos. Mama. Yes, my love, I have enough chaos. Okay. Oh my god, he's gonna hit me in the face with this. What? Panna? Ow! No. Oh no. I've become a horse. Boy mom life. At the gym? Oi. This guy is ready for a nap. Okay, note to self, don't try to vlog with a 19-month-old in the background. I thought it would be cute to maybe have him make a little cameo in one of my videos. I try not to have my kids in my content because it's public, you know, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right for me. But sometimes it is fun to like see these videos, watch them back and see my kids when they were little. But that was a fail. But it is December 10th, it is noon, and I'm having my first hot cup of coffee for the day. My big kids are out ice skating with dad. And so today we're gonna do laundry and I've got to do all my meal planning, meal prep, that kind of thing for the week. I've got to respond to some messages because I have now listed a lot, like almost all of my baby stuff I'm trying to sell. I got all kinds of things going on. I spent the whole day yesterday doing all of our Christmas candy baking. And so my husband, after ice skating, is actually going to go do deliveries and drop them off to our neighbors and my in-laws, his sisters, that kind of thing. And then I also made entire platters for my kids' two of their preschool rooms and then my daughter's teacher. This year we made Christmas crack, snowball cookies, chocolate dipped Oreos. I did peanut brittle for family, but not for school because they have a no nut policy. I did fudge. I did peppermint bark. I made eggnog truffles this year. Oh my God. They were so tasty. Actually, now to just kind of like segue into the diet portion of this video, this month has actually been really off the rails. I started this month off feeling completely famished and I couldn't figure out why. I was thinking maybe it was because I was lifting so much at the gym and like I've been having some intense workouts, okay? So I thought maybe I just needed a couple extra 100 calories per day to help recover. So I've really been hovering at around maintenance for the entire duration of this month. In fact, 2 days ago on December 8th, I weighed myself and I weighed exactly the same amount that I did at November month end. So I don't actually think I'm going to end up losing any weight this month, but that's okay because diet breaks are good for your metabolism. And so long as I continue to stay active, I can take advantage of those extra calories and try to just better maintain my muscle mass, maybe gain a couple grams here or there, and then get back at the deficit whenever my body feels ready. Now, the thing that is a little bit of a wrench in the plan is today is Sunday. On Tuesday of last week, I somehow managed to injure my forearm. I think it's because my actual wrists and forearms are not used to bearing the amount of weight I'm now lifting in the gym. I really injured my left forearm. I never realized how debilitating of an injury a forearm like damage could be. I'm not even really able to do legs day because I need my arm to lift barbells and dumbbells and stuff. So I just decided to take Thursday and Friday off of last week and go through all my baby stuff, catalog it, etc. So that's actually been a very positive and cleansing experience for me. It has not, it's tugged at my heartstrings, don't get me wrong, but it hasn't made me regret the decision to be done with building our family. In fact, it's had the exact opposite effect. I'm just ready to move on to the next chapter in motherhood. Anyway, I've taken the past couple days off of lifting, and in that time I did all of our Christmas baking, and of course I didn't eat a lot of it, but I had to taste it, I had to taste it. No, but I had to taste it to make sure things were tasting properly and stuff. And I spent 12 hours in the kitchen yesterday baking to the point that my knees got stiff. I am exhausted. But I didn't have much time or space to actually cook for myself. So when you're baking candy and you're not eating properly and you're letting yourself get hangry, that's just a terrible combination of events to be also on a diet. So probably overindulged a little bit yesterday, but whatever. But now on top of all of it, I'm sick. I realized I was getting sick a couple days ago, but today I woke up and I'm just full blown sick. Listen, it's mid-month and I'm just checking in and holding myself accountable. And I'm just coming on here now and saying that I will likely not have very positive results at the end of this month, but that is totally fine. I'm taking advantage of it's the holiday season and I'm sick and I'm super busy and I'm stressed out. So we will just feed the body if it's hungry and get it healthy again, both injury-wise and illness-wise. I still haven't had a drink of my coffee yet. Life is insane. Either that or I have an issue with just taking on more than I can handle. I don't think I have any chill in me. I don't know how to slow down, I guess, maybe. Hey, Kimmy Cat. Kimmy Cat's making a cameo. She was our first cat. The story about Kimmy, we thought she was the neighbor's cat, and our Chihuahua chased her up a, tree that's the height of maybe a 4-story building, maybe even taller than that. We had to call the fire department and they're like, sorry, we don't do house calls because it's just a volunteer fire department. They didn't have a ladder high enough to go up there. She's just going to have to get herself down. So when she did get down, we sort of just adopted her. It's weird. This has been really rambly. I don't know if I said everything I wanted to say, but I've been really hungry. I've been eating more Christmas candies, injury, holiday season. Pray for me, you guys. We're just going to ride this month out. We're going to stay accountable. I'm going to stick to the diet plan as best we can and do the weigh-in and measurements at the end of the month. And then it's going to be New Year's. It's perfect timing to kind of have a diet break this month and then start fresh in the new year. So that's the update for now. Hey guys, it is just the next day. It's December 11th. It is snowing outside. It is windy. It is freezing. And it's like a wet snow because it's only -1 Celsius. And so it's just miserable. It's miserable. I'm sick as a dog. And Aunt Flo decided to visit me yesterday. And this is like the first real normal menstrual cycle I've had since October 12th when I lost my baby. So it's been a while. It's been like 2 months. So I am tired. I am cramping. The weather is awful. And I think all of this might actually be the reason why I've been having such an increased appetite. It kind of makes sense now. If I was going to have Aunt Flo, I've been taking OPKs daily since I lost my baby, and I've never gotten a positive. In fact, they are so negative that I'm hardly even registering a test line. So I don't know what's going on, but I know I haven't ovulated yet. Anyway, my hormones are probably completely upside down. Anyway, I unfortunately don't get to have a sick day. And I got to go out in this weather and clean our hen house. So I thought I'd take you guys with me and film a time lapse of that, because it might be the only workout I actually get to film for this video. And then I think I will end this vlog and start the next one for the second half of the month. So let's go clean a hen house while we're heavily bleeding and super sick in the snow. Oh, that sounds great. This is my life. You guys want to come with me? This is Ebba and Nina. Nina's the black one. Ebba is the white one. Whoa, just climbing over the fence here. Hey, girls. Hey, girls. Hey. Oh, they've got like really nice thick fur now. It's nice to see. I just want to see what this is. I don't have my glasses on. Oh, okay, good. I was afraid this was a body. We're missing one of our hens. We have cameras all over. And motion detector cameras that film, and we haven't registered any predators. Hey, good man, hey. But I just want to come out here before I go into the, I just want to come over here and just look around to see. This is the plank. It snowed a lot overnight. This is the plank that they walk up and down. Go into there. We have it locked for now. P.S. Can we just normalize old farmhouses? We have these structures, this one and that one. We just need to do all new side paneling and painting. And it's just been so low on the priority list that we haven't gotten it done. We've got some wood stored here. This is where the goats are able to go into. That's the goat room there. I don't see a little hen anywhere, so maybe I just miscounted when I closed them in last night. That could have been. Watch out, baby girl. Watch out. Mush, 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 mushy, 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 mushy. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, we are gonna go into the hen house. I have to do this like every week, every other week. So the hen house isn't actually dirty, but it's very important that we keep it clean because the birds spend a lot of times indoors now that it's all snowy. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna shovel out all of the sawdust that we currently have in there, and I'm just gonna line it here to reinforce this part of our hen house so that like the fox, we've had an issue with foxes and badgers digging under. They've dug under here. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna fill the ground in there with new sawdust, and then I'm gonna feed them and give them water afterwards. So we'll release them and get to cleaning. They're gonna be so upset with me, you guys, because they're probably not gonna wanna go out in this right now because it snowed so much overnight. And they are probably gonna be a little bit stressed out that I'm in there with this giant shovel, scooping around. So I know it's a little bit uncomfortable to see, but this has to be done for hygiene purposes. And also we have a bird that's on a nest right now. So she's going to be getting chicks really any day at this point. And we need to have clean, soft bedding for them on the ground. So this is how it's going to be. We just got to get it done. I'll put you guys over here. Hopefully you can see. Just like that. The breed of bird that we have here is mostly Sussex. We do, like our original breed that we had was Chilean Araucana. They're both winter hardy birds. The Araucanas we bought specifically because they're really good egg layers, but the Sussex is good for both meat and eggs. It's a very big breed of bird. And unfortunately, we lost all of our original flock of the Araucanas due to a variety of fox attacks. We have one left. Her name is Elsa. She's the one that's currently sitting on the nest, and she's just such a queen. She is such a queen. She is the best. She's so smart. She's such a good mom, and she really takes good care of her chicks. But unfortunately, she's a very small bird in relation to the Sussex, and so all of her offspring are smaller. So you'll see later on toward the end of this clip when the flock comes out, we've got like really big purebred Sussex, and then we have some like smaller, just you know, like medium-sized birds. They are the mixed breed, but we also have 5 or 6 chicks. One of the chicks is like the one that I think is missing, but again, I might have miscounted. We should have 6, but I only counted 5 last night when I closed them in. Anywho, yeah, so that's the 411 on our bird breed. They're very winter hardy. They totally can chill in this cold weather, which is great. But we do keep a heating lamp on, as you can see in there, partly because we have some younger chicks that are only, you know, several months old, and now with a new set of chicks about to be born, we need to keep the hen house temperature up. So I assure you, they have a nice cozy home in there, even though it is literally freezing outside. I'm just setting up this kennel inside so that when the chicks hatch, the mom can take them in there. She tends to like to sit on nests in there once she has chicks. It just kind of keeps her, I think she feels safe in there because it keeps her sort of segregated from the other birds. So just getting them food or water and getting their nesting spots all set up, and then I'm gonna go get them a snack. We feed our birds at night, actually, because it trains them to come in the evening, so we're not chasing birds around at the end of the day. But I like to give them a snack just in these winter months because they're not able to really forage much outside, so I'll give them a little bit of something during the day, and then we feed them their main meal at night. And then I will give them all of our ash from the wood-burning stove because they like to take dust baths in it, and apparently it's pretty nutritious, so they'll eat some of it. Anyway, I make a little pit for them so that it doesn't fly around, and then I sprinkle their seeds, their little snack on the ground. I could put it in their feeder, but honestly, I think it gives them something to do, you know, come outside, kick around in the dirt and stuff. Now we're gonna head down to the greenhouse if you guys wanna follow me down there. I totally neglected this space because we had to prioritize all the wood. If you guys remember that wood chopping project and moving all of the wood into the woodshed. So just this got deprioritized. So I'm right now cleaning up all of our tomato plants. And then on that side that I'm cleaning up is cucumbers. And then closer to the camera is our grapevines. My husband is gonna come down and trim them. I don't know how to trim our grapevines, so he just said he will do it. But I thought I'd come over here since I'm already all completely disgusting and dressed for the occasion. I thought I'd just come down and clean this up now so that he can easily get in and trim our grapevines. And then in the spring, I will come down here and do a full weeding of the perimeter of our greenhouse. And I'm gonna put down new compost and mulching on our beds, and then we will plant. Yeah, we'll get next year going. Literally the only thing I can think about right now while doing this is how freaking delicious a fresh hot cup of coffee is gonna taste when I'm done. Hey guys, that's gonna do it for this vlog. I'm in my kitchen now cooking a roast, and I got a bag of bones here that I'm gonna cook into bone broth. So I'm gonna close it out here, but the next vlog I post will be in 2 weeks. It'll be December month end, so we will see what the damage was this month, if I gained, if I maintained, if I made a little bit of progress toward my goals. I'm really gonna try my best to be good. My wrist is feeling good after doing all that work out there, so I'm hoping maybe if I feel a little bit better tomorrow, I can go to the gym and kind of get back on track and start closing out this month with some gains or losses. I don't know. I don't know what I'm really going for. I want body fat loss, muscle gain. Can I just have both, please? Anyway, thanks for watching and stay tuned. I will be back with a new one in a couple weeks. Bye, guys.